Hi, Christine here. Just thought I would do kind of a shameless plug today for the store that I share with my fiance, Black Feather Crafts. We're located in Minnesota, and we just do an assortment of things. I just thought I'd show you some of it today. We do have a store on Etsy. We also do local sales. We will be at Pagan Pride this year. I will also be face painting at Pagan Pride. But we'll be presenting crafts as well. So as you can see, there is a huge assortment. Just thought I'd showcase some of the rainbow loom items that I do. I enjoy that because there's just some nice bright colors. It's an awful lot of fun. Total blast. This piece here is up for sale, but it's not listed on my Etsy because it's this kind of collar, and that's what it is. It's a collar. Kind of hard to fit when you're doing it online. I will be selling adjustable ones online instead that have D-rings in the back and are fully lined and can be corset tied. This one here is done with a 100-some-year-old antique button on the back. It is not lined. Honestly, I'm hoping when I lose weight I might keep this piece or make a duplicate of it. The flower is all antique lace. It's a real bee inside of there, and of course citrine and garnet drops on it, and a piece of quartz drop just made me think of honey. I just love that piece. It's a recycled piece, and we do an awful lot of that. A lot of the leather that I work with will be recycled leather or stuff that I've purchased from Native American tribes, because I just prefer it. This piece here, for example, is one of my hand fans for the Renaissance Festival. I also do put smudge fans up on our Etsy store when I get them completed. This one is painted with oils. It's going to last a long, long time. Hand beaded edging. Smudge fan like this will probably run about $75. There's an awful lot of sewing. It's lined on the back. And I have also a matching piece for it that goes into my hair. Well, actually, I think the other one I'd probably do at 65 and this one at 75 because of the extra feathers involved in it. But this one ties right into my hair. Again, it's a matched piece to the other that I wear this one tied, and then the other one is for fanning the cleavage, you know, if it gets a little too hot. So I'll move those out of the way because they're kind of big. Some of the other goodies that we have, of course, my fiance does chainmail, and some of his work can be seen in the one beaded piece that we did together. It's a toggle clasp at the top. Let me try and show you here. The light's not the greatest, unfortunately, but this one is up for sale. It is a tulip bag, so it does open to look like a tulip. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm holding it with one hand and it's kind of inconvenient. But you can see the Byzantine forest green chainmail mixed in with my beadwork on this piece. This copper piece over here is another one of my fiance's work. Troy does an awful lot of Byzantine and really enjoys it. This one is copper rings. They are high-grade copper. I have worn a lot of his copper bracelets and not had a problem with any tarnishing on my skin or anything like that. This here is his copper dragon scale, and this, people, if you look online and you see stores or DeviantArt and they say dragon scale because they've added the metal scales on and stuff like that, that is not dragon scale. This is dragon scale. And it is just slinky and movable and amazing. And this piece is extremely heavy. This is a mixture of copper on the outside and aluminum colored rings on the inside. And then this here is a completely aluminum piece done as dragon scale. And it's much lighter, of course, but you can see it looks like its namesake. It is incredibly beautiful, and these take some serious time. Currently, there's no clasps on these bracelets. We do them made to order. You can purchase them online, but just tell us what length you need, and we'll put a clasp on and adjust it as need be. So that's the kind of the convenience of it there. He's also recently finished neoprene and aluminum. Yeah, all of these are neoprene and aluminum. So with the neoprene, you get the nice stretch. These are a little larger to begin with. They will fit probably about a 7-inch or higher wrist. They go over the hand nice and easy. For me, even though I wear close to 7 inches, they're pretty loose on me, but it's kind of like bangle style loose. It doesn't fall off your hand or anything. So very handy there. Absolutely love them. Next online, I've got various hemp pieces. I work a lot with hemp. It is my favorite fiber by far. Although wool is starting to take a second place to this here or something. Hard to say. But yeah, my hemp pieces get very, very intricate. This one I will be listing tonight. This is an oil bottle for perfumed oils or anything else. Oscar, get out of the feathers. Yes, Oscar Six Toes has to be a cat. But I use various vintage buttons for the clasps. My clasp will be completely different depending on my mood and the style of necklace. And this one, you see there's no knots here. This is all braided and knotted all the way up. So everything, any ties that I've done are in the back, and it's much easier to hide that way. I also have different goddess beads. I will be combining these with hemp and having them online. This one is Raku copper fired, which means it's fired in ground with a glaze that has copper in it, so it does all these weird things when it's heated. Next, I also work a lot with horsehair. As I'd said in other videos, I have grown up showing horses, but I've kind of gone a lot farther with my use of horsehair. It's gotten a little bit away from Native American, as you can see on this one. I've done some Celtic knotwork design on it, which wasn't easy. These tassels, if they're too long or you find they dip in your cleavage, they can itch a little bit on the end. You can always trim it. But it's one of my favorite pieces. I just absolutely adore it. Okay, straighten this out a little bit. Of course, another one of my hemp horsehair pieces is right here. This one is very, very heavy. It's got a longer tassel on it. These are recycled beads from different jewelry things that I've found over the years. Another one of my hemp pieces. This one is not for sale. It's one of my personal necklaces, but I thought I'd show you. I wear it a lot. And then, whoops, sorry, went upside down with the camera. I apologize. This piece back here is one of the Fertility Goddesses that I had just finished. That is ceramic, kiln fired, and again, in different shades of pink. That one has just been listed as well. And I call it a Fertility Goddess because it looks a little bit like anatomy down below. I also have hand-painted cards. This is an original card done with various paper cutting and in oils and metal. And this one took me a while. As you can see some of my other painting in the back, this is what I do. Parts of it are unfinished yet on this one, but I also do custom painted items that you can also find. I can't seem to find with the camera. But there, of course, is the dragon on the rock. He's one of my favorites. And I've got him listed at $25. And of course, most of our items, unless you're outside the United States, most of our items will be free shipping. If you're outside the U.S., I can't afford to do free shipping. I'm sorry, that just can't be. That gets really expensive. I had somebody, I missed out on the the fact that I had listed free shipping on an item, and as I got more and more items, I had changed the policies. I had missed the fact that this one was marked as international, so I just got paid $6 on an item that costed me $6.58 to ship, and that's not counting the supplies I put into it. So unfortunately, you know, I kind of had to eat that one. So free shipping outside the United States does not work out. I am in the U.S. You will get it here. My prices are adjusted accordingly, but they're still not overly high. If you have Breyer horses or horse statues that you would like to have repainted, I do repaints. I also will do them according to a specific specification. If you have photos of a horse that you want done that looks a certain way, I will do it. I will need photos from all angles, belly, and everything if I do a Breyer model for you, but my prices depend, of course, on the size of the model and what you're expecting. I can do some resculpting, but I don't do that very often, in part because of lack of time and space, unfortunately. And now Mina's going after the feathers. More rainbow loom, shiny, pretty, bright colors. Love it. Anyway, as an example as to what oil painting on leather does, this bag is my dice bag for Dungeons and Dragons. I painted this in 1995. It has been to the Renaissance Festival. It has been all over. I sewed this. If I do a pouch like this for you, that would be kind of a belt pouch or something like that. I do sew it with the artificial sinew and then paint afterwards. I have various colors of leather. That's not a problem. I did a cotton tie on it this year because I wanted to keep the cats out of my dice. It is not going with me to the festival anymore until I make a brand new strap for it. But the strap lasted some huge number of years. Then there's various beadwork pieces that I do. Those are listed individually as I put them up. This one will be a piece that I put up on Etsy. This is all peyote stitch. It is my own design. There is silver coated glass beads in the center for the goddess figure. I went very, very graphic on this. It is several years old. It didn't sell for a while and I never put it back up. This one fits about 7.5 inches. So it's loose on me. Another items that we do are out of scale mail. These are the metal scales I was talking about. These are flowers. We also have bracelets that we do, which unfortunately I didn't put on the table. And necklaces and stuff, but you'll be able to see those on our Etsy store. Another item that I like to work with is a little bit on the steampunk side. I love to mix and match various things. I just love all the things. And this one was fun. It's an ammonite fossil. It's about 3.5 million years old. It's completely sewn, backed with leather, sewn and glued, beaded edging, copper chain mixed with various fabric and just odds and ends because I just felt that like doing that. And it's not a cheap piece, but it took me some considerable time to make. Then I also do altar tiles. I have a wide variety of, well, not so much variety as number of slate and sandstone currently that I have to paint on. This was painted with oils. It is glazed with a heat-proof glaze. So you can do some of your firework on it if you really, really wanted to. I still wouldn't unless you lay your smudge pot or something on top of it, just because I haven't actually tried to heat this. And, you know, I don't know what the stone itself would do. This is tile made for putting up on a wall. And, of course, I left the back unglazed, so you can do just that. And I will be having various paintings done with on those and put up as I get them finished. I will also be coming up with prints of various medieval mythical creatures. This one actually is a griffin.